Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video, as you saw from the title, I'm going to be showing you 5 different room aesthetics, and hopefully you find your room aesthetic from these aesthetics. If this video does well and if you guys enjoy it, then I'll do kind of like a series, as many aesthetics as I can, so that you can easily find your room aesthetic. Before we begin, I'm going to give you a bunch of disclaimers. So the first disclaimer is the pictures that I got are from Pinterest and belong to the rightful owner, so they're not my pictures. And the second disclaimer is that these are just my own thoughts, the way I just see things, see the different aesthetics from the pictures and how they look, and a little bit of research. So mostly they're just how I see they usually look, so I might be probably a little bit off. So if I am, don't judge me. The third disclaimer is that I'm not very good at explaining things, so I'm going to try as hard as I can to explain them as I show you pictures, so that you can get the aesthetics. So let's begin. So the first room aesthetic is the coquette aesthetic, and this aesthetic has kind of been trending, I must say, not just as a room aesthetic, but just as an aesthetic in itself. I'm sure you've seen the bows that people put in their hair, but that's not what we're talking about. The coquette aesthetic kind of looks like this. It has an old classy look. In my opinion, if I put it in my own words, it gives a princess room aesthetic, because of all those old things. It just makes me think of a princess room. And it also uses a lot of pink, a very neutral kind of pink. So I'd say the primary color of the coquette aesthetic room is a neutral pink and also white. And as you have seen with the pictures that they people put bows in there, they also use a lot of bows in their room, as you can see in these pictures. If you like lots of bows, pink and classy room, then the coquette aesthetic is the room aesthetic you are looking for. The next room aesthetic is the preppy aesthetic, and I'd say also this is kind of a trendy aesthetic. Actually, all of them are. It's very colorful. I'd say it uses especially the colors pink and blue. It also can use orange and other colors, but it also uses a lot of posters. This one uses all kinds of color posters, or you can use a theme if you'd like. It can be a coaster poster, a lightning bolt, a flower poster, a smiley face poster, all kinds of posters. If you like mini accessories, the colorful look, then the preppy aesthetic is for you. The next aesthetic is a clean girl room aesthetic, and the clean girl room aesthetic uses mostly white furniture and accessories, so it doesn't have as much color like the preppy room aesthetic. It's mostly just white decor, white furniture, white accessories, and it's also a very minimalistic room, and it also has a modern look, modern beds, modern stuff, compared to the coquette aesthetic. If you like a very neutral room that's white, minimalistic and very modern, then you can try out the clean girl aesthetic room. The next aesthetic is the vanilla girl aesthetic, and this aesthetic is very similar, I'd say, to the clean girl aesthetic room, but instead of just using mostly white things, it has neutral colors such as brown, cream and beige colors. Just I'd say very neutral, vanilla-ish, cinnamon colored things. I'd just say it's the clean girl aesthetic but with more colors, but the colors are neutral. So if you really like the clean girl aesthetic but don't like all that white, you can choose the vanilla aesthetic, because it does have some color, but it's not bold big colors like the preppy aesthetic. The next aesthetic is the coastal aesthetic, and the coastal aesthetic, I'm not exactly sure it is exactly an aesthetic. The coastal aesthetic can be kind of colorful, a bunch of the coastal aesthetic rooms I've seen are blue, and so as you can see the ocean is blue, so I think that's why they're usually blue. So if you like the color blue, it's like a very good color to use in the coastal aesthetic. But you can use it in also the preppy aesthetic, but you can put as like posters like starfish, posters, the beach, all kinds of like blue ocean things, maybe even palm trees or something, and it will look really cute. Like I have kinda been like obsessed with it since I saw vlogs by Pay or something, and her room is like so cute, and it looks kind of like coastal. You can also decorate it with seashells, actually starfish shells, or things like that are beach related, and it will look very cute. So those are all the aesthetics I have for you right now, and I hopefully described them well. And the good thing about having an aesthetic, sometimes not everyone will have their room fitted into a particular aesthetic or the things they love to put in their room in a particular aesthetic. But once you have an aesthetic, then you can find the things you want to really get and buy for your room, because sometimes when you just buy random things you find cute, they might not match in a particular way, but when you know like a particular aesthetic. So once you search up, let's say like coquette room decor on Pinterest, it can bring you like a bunch of inspos, and you can use them to like decorate your room, or like see the things they're using and try to put them on your room. They can bring you just like rooms, and you can try and see and like copy them. So it's really nice when you have a room aesthetic, so that you can like pick out the things in that aesthetic that you want without having to like mix a bunch of things that you like. If you like this video and it was helpful to you, then please like and subscribe, and please comment on like any of my community posts letting me know if you'd like to see such type of videos, or if you'd like to see like a part 2 or like a series of room aesthetics, so that I can be of help to you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.